We're now a little more than halfway through Isaiah's timeline for the last days, and things are getting ugly. Isaiah begins this last paragraph of chapter 9 with these words: "Wickedness shall be set ablaze like a fire, and briars and thorns shall it consume. It shall ignite the jungle forests, and they shall billow upward in mushrooming clouds of smoke." Notice I'm using Avraham Gileadi's translation here. I've read about 25 translations of Isaiah, and I often find this translation to be among the clearest and easiest to understand. Note that Isaiah says that wickedness shall be set ablaze like a fire. This happened anciently when the 10 tribes were all but erased by the Assyrian army. The wicked destroyed the wicked. In the last days, the Lord will employ this same strategy when a new Assyrian and his armies invade the land of the covenant people. The phrase mushrooming clouds of smoke indicates that nuclear weapons may be involved in this invasion. By this time, the righteous have already left for places of refuge on their way to build Zion. But the less faithful have rejected prophetic counsel and now find themselves adrift. Some of these less faithful people have been responsible for an attack on the Lord's anointed servant, he who will be marred more than any man. And now these people are accounted as the wicked that shall be set ablaze like a fire. They shall even be accounted as the people of Gomorrah, a once enlightened people who fell into deep sin. The briars and thorns are people just like the jungle forests are people. Isaiah uses these metaphors to describe these wicked and chaotic people who continue to rebel against God's chosen servants. Look at verse 19. "Through the wrath of Yahweh of armies, the land is burnt up, and the people are the fuel for the fire. No one spares his brother." All of this is happening through the wrath of Yahweh of armies, or through the wrath of Jehovah, the Lord of hosts. The Lord of hosts is sometimes translated as the Lord of heaven's armies. Isaiah was the first prophet to declare the end times as the day of the Lord of hosts. This is the day when the Lord will send down his armies, his legions of angels, to begin the cleansing process of the earth. This will be the great and dreadful day of the Lord. Our God has been relatively quiet for generations in the face of mankind's wickedness. But now, Christ will cry like a travailing woman. He will destroy and devour at once. And when he sends the Assyrian forth, the people he attacks will become fuel for the fire. But there will be some survivors. And what becomes of those people who refused to follow the prophet? What happens to those now fleeing the homes they once refused to leave? They'll always be hungry. They'll always be looking for their next meal. According to Isaiah, they'll always be aggressive, marauding, even killing to stay alive. On the right, they will devour, but still be hungry. On the left, they will eat, but not be satisfied. Each will feed on the flesh of their own offspring. Can it get worse? Yes. Wait till we get to chapters 10 and 13. Law and order will evaporate, except for the law and order found in Zion. Manasseh will turn against Ephraim, and Ephraim against Manasseh, and both will combine against Judah. Those who have cut themselves off from Ephraim and Manasseh will attack the faithful within the baptismal covenant. As Isaiah says, "Hearken and hear this, O house of Jacob, who are called by the name of Israel, and are come forth out of the waters of Judah, or out of the waters of baptism, who swear by the name of the Lord, yet they swear not in truth nor in righteousness." In Isaiah, the waters of Judah are known as the waters of baptism. Thus, in the last days, the people of the baptismal covenant are the people of Judah. In the day of the Lord, many will lose faith and live not in truth nor in righteousness. And many of Ephraim and Manasseh will turn against the true people of Judah. The wicked, even of the covenant, will turn upon the righteous, even those who are willing to sacrifice everything for the establishment of Zion. Next time, we'll see what will happen to the leaders of these wicked people, who become so destitute both of food and morality, that they begin to prey upon widows and rob the fatherless. I'm Curtis Taylor with the Words of Isaiah.